Charlie, can you come with me? I need to be telling you something. Firstly.
Excuse me, sir. Elizabeth Law doesn't
You know what
like to be
this means
kept
you have a
hanging
chance to
about.
do, right, Priest?
I'll be right back with you shortly.
It's
What?
probably timed. We're gonna go check out that room.
Well, to do that, you need what?
The key.
Yay!
It's the key to the back office.
Is there anything back over here? There was something. I don't know what it was, but I took it.
It's unlocked. Can't see anything of use. Nope, nothing important here.
Oh, God.
The hatchet is encrusted with blood. I wonder what secrets this. There are severed body parts strewn. There are severed body parts strewn all over. There are severed body parts strewn all over the office.
I think I timed that well.
I think you timed that very well.
If you just follow me, sir, I'll show you.
Good job, Priest. So you should probably, while you can, check out the book. Because you picked up something, so yeah.
Postmortem records. She were a lively one, and no mistake. I kept her going as long as I could. For the music she were making, a pair of lungs, and after the she were done, I found those lungs that look as good as they sounded. Maybe I'll keep them. Her liver was particularly sweet as well. I never much wanted to go to New York, but if they all talk as much as this one, I reckon I ain't missing much. As soon as he woke and saw the knives, he was away, talking and pleading, bargaining for his life. All of the words made me dizzy, and I had to take his tongue first to stop him. In future, I'd better wait a while after they've eaten dinner, for his innards stank awful. The bones were nearly all out before he died. I was real careful around the arteries so as he didn't lose any more blood than could be helped. He lasted a lot longer for it. The flesh moved on its own as he tried to work his arm. With the bones gone, they simply weren't. There weren't nothing it could do, just twitch. I took it out the strap so it could move free, and I watched. The new gag worked much better, and he were more quiet than the last.
You doing okay with that?
That
Killing over the
that
old
was
Waits house
disturbing.
tonight.
Did you get a little squeamish there?
Yeah, I did.
Killed his own daughter. Caked head to toe in her blood, they says. And had to be dragged away, screaming and crying. I reckon there'll be a lynching for what he done.
Fix your suspender.
You're still looking pallid, sir. You're needing to have yourself some rest.
See how weird his
well,
eyes are?
And keep down the racket. Us Innsmouth are quiet folk.
It won't budge. Nope, nothing of interest. The room's cold enough without opening the window. It won't open. It won't open. It won't budge. It won't budge.
This is unnerving as fuck. And actually, remember, this is where I hit one of like my first like game-breaking bugs.
It's not important.
Good thing you're saving all the time, right?
Yeah, I don't see where there's a save point though.
It's late. I don't think it'd be wise to wake the other guests.
Is there a save point around here?
Thought there was, but...
It's locked.
Yeah, there's just nothing.
I thought there was a save point. I'm sorry.
I should have saved on my way into the hotel.
Yeah.
Is this open? That's locked. There's a
An
lock
old
right
ward.
there.
It's too heavy.
Alright.
So you got to get in the bed with them.
Not exactly safe, but the
Good
best I'm
luck.
gonna get in this infernal town.
You're not gonna sleep well on top of the covers, man. But honestly, I kind of don't blame you. Early evening. Innsmouth turned out to be more dilapidated, depressed, and unwelcoming than initially expected. The stench of rotten fish fills the air, while poverty and disease lie festering in every cobbled back street. Only a few of the inhabitants have been at all cooperative. Others are evasive and sometimes downright hostile. My detective's instinct tells me that they're trying to hide something, of course. I could simply be prejudiced by their look and manners. They're almost ugly enough to get me believing those local tales of the Innsmouth taint. Even so, I've been lucky to make some progress. Finding Ruth Billingham was a lucky break. She's convinced Loverboy is still in one piece, being held down in the town jailhouse. Rebecca Lawrence is clearly afraid of something. She doesn't come across as the type that scares easily, but then I guess she's not afraid enough to leave. She seems more worried about me. There's Zadok Allen, the old rummy. He was willing to talk, all right. I wish I knew whether he turned to drink because of what he saw, or whether he saw things because he was drinking. The Order of Dagon was some heathen religion brought back from the South Seas by Obed Marsh. Rituals on Devil's Reef. Those who wouldn't joined massacred by some kind of monsters in 1846. It's all so far-fetched. But what else could explain the thing that charged out of Thomas Wade's attic? If I haven't spoken with Thomas himself, I'm sure I was seeing things. Whatever's really going on, this place gives me the creeps. The dreams are becoming stronger, and I seem to spend each night in weird, fantastic landscapes with immense buildings like no architecture I've ever seen. And my body in the dreams. It's so strange I can't begin to describe it. Maybe it's some buried memory of all that occult stuff I studied when I wasn't myself. And this spooky vision thing is acting up worse than ever. It used to be. I could kind of see what people were thinking sometimes, but now it's going crazy. Like someone's watching me all the time, tracking me from the rooftops and the shadows. I'm so edgy I can hardly think straight. I can relate.
So edgy.
If only I could get some decent bourbon in this miserable town. I need to track down Brian Burnham, and fast. The sooner I can get out of here, the better. I think I'll make an early start in the morning.
The great city of Nakotas. Rest now, Jack. You are safe. What was in the light, Jack?
Where do you want to go?
We are your history, Jack, and your future.
I don't understand.
You will, in time.
Gilman, where have you put the outsider?
Top of the house. Room 401.
Come on, let's have it.
Oh, it's time. We gotta get the fuck out.
Good luck.
Is there sprinting in this game?
I don't remember if there is.
Okay.
There's his room. Just keep the noise down.
Here, take the keys.
Curses! It's locked. Probably bolted on the other side. He's awake in there. I can hear him moving about.
Break the door down, you damn fool.
You might have to do this a few times, so remember what you do.
Don't let him get away. Leave room, quickly. The door won't be bolted. Don't let him get away.
The lock on the
fuck.
store is broken. I'll have to block the door with something. Quickly. This is taking too long. I've got to slow down first.
No, fuck!
He can run. Come, China. Stop.
So, like I said,
Okay,
you might have to do this a
gotta
few
block
times.
that
Be
door
aware.
first. Okay, here we go.
There's his room. Just keep the noise down.
Here, take the keys.
Curses! It's locked. Probably bolted on the other side. He's awake in there. I can hear him moving about.
Break the door down, you damn fool.
Quick! I see the head.
Get away.
Check the door.
Leave room, quickly. The door won't be bolted. They've got him. Don't let him get away.
I should be able to move this wardrobe.
Yeah! There. And then I have X set as jump.
They've got him. Stop. He's on the other side. Shoot him. He's up there. After
fuck.
him.
Shit, that person's dead.
It won't open.
Fuck.
It won't budge.
What do I do? That's the wrong button! Well, fuck. Checkpoint, maybe? Damn it.
There's his room. Just keep the noise down.
Here, take the keys.
Curses! It's locked. Probably bolted on the other side.
I'm gonna, instead of having X, configuration, jump.
Gotta fix your shit so it's easier to deal with in this close thing.
Yeah. Can I set jump to caps lock? Yeah! Pinky finger. Jumping in all caps.
In there. I can hear him moving about.
Break the door down, you damn fool.
Quick! I see him.
Don't let him get away.
Check